Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the New York Yankees. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And pitching in this game, Cam Schlittler. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man. Not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous. Sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters. And a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
About to get started here. Here's Brandon Nimmo. And with that, we're underway in the Bronx.
First pitch, 7:06.
The 1-1. And that's in for a strike. Nimmo not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And that one was indeed a strike. That knocks them down to one challenge left. Stays alive. And a ball and 2 strikes. Goes down looking.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Andrew.
And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. Not the highest team batting average for this squad. They're down towards the bottom of the league in total hits. And Singy, because of that, they don't score a ton.
Yeah, and Boog, I'm looking for a little better performance out of them today. I mean, if they're going to be dangerous, if they're going to be able to create scoring opportunities, they're going to have to start making some individual adjustments. A lot of players in this lineup probably aren't happy with how they've hit the ball so far. So today's a chance to get something going.
That just misses. Ball 2.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That one ripped left field. Carrying well. Gone. That one felt good. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
One down. Digging in, Corey Seager. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Here in the Bronx, just getting settled into this one. And that is out of play. The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And that one hammered. That's back there. And gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
First pitch just misses. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. 2 down.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 21, Jake Berger.
2 down, base is empty. And now it's Jake Berger to hit.
Nope, outside.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 3. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Three, 2. Got him swinging. That's the first curve we've seen today, and it shouldn't be the last. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back at Yankee Stadium, and on the mound for Texas in this one, Jack Leiter. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His
Leading
fastball
off here
velocity
tonight,
ranks
the
near the
center
top
fielder,
in the league.
number
Will also
12,
throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Ball.
And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 2.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that. Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Outside low. 3 balls and a strike. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Batting second,
Now, this was
the
a story
right
we were
fielder,
paying
number
attention to
99,
before the game.
Aaron.
We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Foul ball there. Grisham aboard here at first with nobody out. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Pretty close, but it was a ball. So that removes their last challenge. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Cody.
As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. These guys can really pile up the runs, Chris. They're among the top teams in scoring this year.
Yeah, and when you can get a lead and be out in front, it really changes what that opposing manager can do with his bullpen. And on top of that, it helps your own pitching staff. It gives them more margin for error. So instead of guys squeezing the ball, trying to throw darts and be perfect, they can relax, let the ball come out of their hands, and pitch effectively. So that offense and the ability to score runs also helps the pitching and the defense.
Ball, inside.
Man at first, one away. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit. The throw in. And he'll reach second with one away.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
So two in scoring position with one out. Jason Dominguez will hit next.
No, that's high.
Two on, one out. In the air to left center. Nimmo on his way over. He hauls it in. Two away.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Jack Chisholm Jr.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Ball, slow.
Two on, two outs. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Almost got him. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Called out on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Back at Yankee Stadium, top of the second, Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers.
Carter.
Let's go, Cam.
And first offering is fouled off. To third. And quickly one away in the second.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 20, Ezekiel Duran.
Bunting for a hit. He pops it up. Sends it to first, and the bunt attempt doesn't work out.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, Josh Smith.
2 outs, base is empty. Up next for the Rangers, Josh Smith. That one's in there, and that is strike one.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Comes up empty.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And that misses. 1-2 to count.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. 1-2-3 go the Rangers, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Back for more from the Bronx. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Paul Goldschmidt stepping in now for the Yankees. Goldie tries to hold up, appeal to first, didn't go. And the 1-0. Ripped, but it curls foul. Ball to strike. The pitch. Towards first. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Still able to get it there in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Leiter. He's kind of interesting. You know, when you dig into the tendencies, he does a good job of limiting the hits, but the walks continue to be a problem. That one's upstairs, ball one. Is it fair to say that a guy that sometimes will struggle with walks, that's the type of guy that is going to be inconsistent because the command isn't there?
Yeah, and you'll see that a lot with guys younger in their careers that, figuring out the command, figuring out the control, and understanding, the difference between control and command. Control, I can throw strikes. Command says I can throw it where I want to in the strike zone.
Breaking ball, and that got him.
First base is yours.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Jose.
2 outs, runner at first. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. That one almost got him.
Oh. That's a ball.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Max Scherzer's a good example of that. A guy in Detroit, it took him a while to figure out how to control, how to command, and now he throws it where he wants to pretty much all the time. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Nimmo on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. We play 2 full. It's the Rangers 2 and the Yankees nothing. All set for the start of the inning. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Kyle Higashioka. That one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1.
That's out the corner.
Out towards right center field. Judge has a beat on it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Rangers.
Singy, here's a look at his pitch breakdown for the game.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. Not a whole lot of damage against him yet, and he may just keep this approach.
Here we go, Cam.
Hey!
The 1-1. And there's a ball. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Here's a 2-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Designated hitter, Andrew.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Kutch to the dish. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. And it's fouled away. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1.
Let's go, Cam.
On the ground to the left.
Ball.
And foul ball. In the air, right field. And that'll do it. Rangers go down quickly there. They're up 2-0. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Trent Grisham. This is a guy that they are counting on to deliver, and early on this season, it's been a struggle. That one ripped, but foul. Bottom line, his resume says he's a good hitter, just has not gotten off to a very good start. And you got to figure, regress to the mean, water finds its level, all those sayings, that he will end up having a good year.
Well, I'll tell you this, nobody on his team is worried about it. They've seen him do it year in and year out. May get off to a slow start, may have a slow mid, but when the game's on the line, when the season's on the line, he's the guy they want at the plate.
Two on the way. High fly ball down the left field line. That one is foul, and he'll see another. 2-2 now. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Two now. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. 1 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up
Next
enough
for
to
the
really
Yankees,
drive it.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Breaks his bat and pops it up. Berger. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
You got to love his hustle down the line to beat the flip to the bag. I mean, there's a lot going on between a first baseman and the pitcher during these plays, and he just kept his head down and beat it out.
So, man aboard. Now at the plate, Cody Bellinger. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one is absolutely belted. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Around second, on his way to third. To second, and he's safe.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Two on, one out. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Oh, that's foul.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield. This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Next offering misses. Full count now. Jazz Chisholm Jr. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a payoff pitch. He fouls it off. Will do it again. Second and third, one away. Here in the last half of the third. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike three, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. One runs in. Another comes in to score. It's a two-run single. We are tied at 2.
Well, we're starting over. 2 RBIs with that swing, and this one is tied. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
So 2 down. Paul Goldschmidt now. The 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to inning number 4. We are tied 2-2. Back in the Bronx as we go to the top of the 4th.
On the mound, he's looking to keep momentum on their side with a quick inning. Keep those runs they just scored in the bank instead of handing them right back.
Ripped to third and caught. 1 pitch and 1 out.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Here's Josh Young. And the 0-1. All tied up, top half of inning number 4.
Ball 2.
Two now. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Well struck right field. That's got a chance. And it's off the wall. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Up next for the Rangers.
A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Next to hit, Jake Berger went down on strikes his first time through. Man at second. Fastball is outside.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Here's a 2-0. Swing and a foul out of play. Fouled off. He was late. 1 out and a runner at second. Out to short, Caballero. Throws across the diamond. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Rangers, the center fielder, number 32, Evan Carter.
Pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Young stands at second with 2 gone. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. On to the bottom of the 4th. This game's tied 2-2. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
The 0-1. Sliced hard but foul. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. And they get the out.
Up next for the Yankees.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today. He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Here comes the 0-1. And that one fouled off.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jose Caballero. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss at a slider.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count, he's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
In the air, right field. And that is that. We'll head to the 5th, tied at 2. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, new inning getting started. Ezekiel Duran stepping in for the Rangers.
Well, these Rangers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
That one to first. Goldie takes it himself, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Number 8, second baseman, Josh Smith.
Come on, Cam.
Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
And obviously, a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty, but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight.
The wind to kick the 2-0. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Rangers.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So next to hit for Texas, Kyle Higashioka. He's 0 for 1. Ground ball left side into the outfield, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Up next for the Rangers, the left fielder, number 24, Brandon Nimmo.
In the air, left field, and it stays fair. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 3-2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. First and second, one out. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. He's already homered here in this one.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Check swing, but it's put in play. 2 down.
The batter, number 5, shortstop Corey Seager.
Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Ryan Yarbrough, the left-hander, up and throwing. Cruz warming up as well. 2 on, 2 outs.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2-1 now. And that one fouled off. Two down. That's down and in. Josh Young waiting to hit for the Rangers. Three-two now. And that'll load the bases.
Up next for the Rangers, the third baseman, number 6, Josh Young.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Cam Schlittler won't go any further, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Ryan Yarbrough takes
number
over on the mound.
23.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Young, 1 for 2. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. All loaded up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
To the right side. Over to Goldie. And the inning is over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Trent Grisham. Outside with a breaking ball. And that is out of play. Here's a 1-1. And fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
The 1-2. Sets him down looking.
Bell just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
First pitch misses. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. One now. And Judge spoils that one. Here's the 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. That misses the zone, and the count's full. Payoff pitch. In the air to left center. Carter under it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Cody
Bellinger up to hit. That one ripped. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Down in order go the Yankees. They trail it 3-2. Back at Yankee Stadium. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers.
Number 21, Jake Berger.
Come on, Yankees.
Just off the outside edge, and that is ball 1. Movement in the Yankees pen. Brent Hedrick, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready.
No, that's low.
That's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Stays alive. The 2-2. And that skips in the dirt. Popped up. Caballero settles underneath it. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Rangers, the center fielder, number 32, Evan Carter.
Yarborough, he's one of those guys who uses the cut fastball as his primary offering, and when it's on, it can induce a lot of weak contact. That one catches the corner for a strike.
And the late movement on the cutter is really what makes it so effective, because as a hitter, you make a decision whether you're going to swing or take a pitch before it actually gets into the zone. So that late movement causes it to miss the barrel of the bat, sometimes miss the bat entirely.
The 0-2. Yeah, they talk about cutters as being lane changers because it's more of that side-to-side movement and very little of the downward tilt. On the ground, out to short. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Up next for the Rangers, the right fielder, number 20, Ezekiel Duran.
Next up for Texas, Ezekiel Duran. Check swing, and he went 0-1. Two down, nobody on. That one way inside. Here's a 1-1.
Ball, low.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Payoff pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Looked to me like he kind of let the ball play him instead of playing the ball, and it just ate him off. Hands get stiff, and even the best infielders make these kinds of mistakes. You just have to learn from it and move on.
Ball.
Duran off of first with 2 away. In the air, right field. Judge settles under it. And that'll do it. Rangers lead 1, but they're up 3-2.
Now pitching for the
Back
Rangers,
now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Number 75. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Jason Dominguez getting ready to hit.
the left fielder, Jason Dominguez.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Cole Winn up and throwing. Latz also getting ready. 0-1 down. And that one clips the corner.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
That's to third. Young tosses across to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jack Chisholm Jr.
Just missed.
That's the ball.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the sixth. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And now 2-2. That one inside. Look out. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Struck him out without a swing. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Here's Paul Goldschmidt.
That's the ball. Ball inside.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. Up the middle, Smith. And that will end the inning. So the Yanks go in order. They're down 3-2.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Yankees.
back. We're in the seventh.
Number
We have a new
53.
pitcher on the mound, Fernando Cruz.
Leading off for Texas, the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
Come on, Yankees.
And a foul ball.
Let's go.
0-1.
Here we go, Fernando. Let's go, Yankees.
Swing and a ball popped up. Goldie settles under this one. And there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Brandon Nimmo.
Close, but called a ball. Ball one. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
And a 1-2.
That's a ball.
That's a little bit low. Swing and a ball popped up. Chisholm gets under it. Takes it in for the out.
The batter, number 4, designated hitter, Andrew McCutcheon.
And now it's Andrew McCutcheon. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Come on, Fernando.
Late on that fastball.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
That one pushed foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And that is that. Nothing doing for the Rangers, but they still lead at 3-2.
Now pitching for
We're
Texas,
back in a new pitcher
number
here to start the
60,
bottom of the 7th. Cole Winn.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Leading off for the Yankees, the catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Close, but called a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
That one misses. And now 3-1. Ryan McMahon in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Looking to get the tying run on base. And now the count filled up 3-2. Liner caught it second.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Fought off foul. The 0-1. Right through there for a strike. The Rangers trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th.
Ball.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2-2 now. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. That one just misses.
His first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Shortstop, Jose Caballero.
Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees.
Whoa.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball there. Next
No,
pitch
that's a
misses, and that's ball two. Tap foul at the plate. He goes down looking. 1-2-3, go the Yankees. And it's still a 3-2 ball game. Back here in New York, Seager stands in now.
Corey Seager.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
And the 0-2.
No, that's
Catcher
a ball.
challenge. We'll take another look. So the call stands. One challenge remaining for them now.
Ball two.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next to the Rangers.
You can't do much better than that on a pitch
6,
that far outside of the strike zone. Got him
Yeah.
in a chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Oh.
You'll one. That one fouled off. Backed off the plate that time. Seager gets his lead at first with nobody out. Fastball is outside. Got him swinging.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
One out, man at first. Up next for the Rangers, Jake Berger. 0 for 3 in this one. And a big swing and a miss. Here's your 1. And a swing and a miss. The 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Fernando Cruz departs, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Now on the bump, Camilo
Number
Doval.
75.
He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Doval.
That's in there. Strike 1. That one at the knees for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
0-2 now. On the ground, right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
The right fielder.
Ezekiel Duran, the next to hit.
Duran.
Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Brent Hedrick getting ready to go. Hill getting loose as well.
Ball.
First and second, 2 down. And we're in the top of the 8th.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Swings and misses, struck him out. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Now pitching for
Back
Texas.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jacob Latz.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Leading off for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12, Trent Grisham.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball one.
That's the ball.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
2-1 on Judge. Late swing, fouled off. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 2-2 now. Ripped to first, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here's Cody Bellinger. Infielder shifted to the right, shortstop just to the left of second.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Ball one.
Next offering upstairs.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
The Rangers holding on to a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Way out front for strike 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And that skips into dirt. And ball 4 there. Tying run is on base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
To the left side, but it is well foul. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Runner on the go. Pitch kicks away. That's a wild pitch, and the tying run moves into scoring position. So the tying run at second. And that one fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Higashioka tries to block it, but it gets away. And the runner holds. Man on second, 2 down. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. On the ground to third. A sliding stop. Throw to first. Got him. Nice play. And that may have saved a run. It's the Rangers 3 and the Yankees 2. Back at Yankee Stadium. All set to start the 9th in this one. Josh Smith now at the plate. that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
Oh.
That one way inside.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And a payoff pitch.
Here we go.
Smith checks his swing, appeal to third. No, he held back. That's ball 4.
Next for the Rangers,
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Quick toss to first. Smith back on a dive. And a foul ball. In the dirt, throws to second, and he's out easily.
Kind of a tough read for the base runner right there. You're usually trying to be aggressive on balls in the dirt, try to get into scoring position, but if it doesn't get away very far or you can't tell how far it is, most catchers are going to get to it and throw you out at the base. And right there, excellent job by the catcher. He helps out his pitcher big time.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. This one in the air center field. Grisham under it. And there are 2 down.
Up next for the Rangers, the left
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Camilo Doval gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
They
Yankees,
turn things over to the southpaw,
41.
Tim Hill. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Hill.
Back to the top of the order, Brandon Nimmo digs in now. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Oh.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Rangers go down quickly there, and it remains a 3-2 ball game.
Now pitching for
So the
Texas,
closer summoned
number
from the
12,
bullpen, Sam Doherty. A
Doherty.
chance at his first save of the year.
Leading off for the Yankees, the second baseman, Jack Houston Jr.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. One-run game, bottom 9. Now 1-1. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. On the ground to third. Young tossed to first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this, positioned perfectly.
That's a strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
This one in the air. And there's 2 away.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
So it's their last chance in this one. So up next for New York, Austin Wells. Doherty going for save number 1 in this spot. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Can't glove it cleanly. Safe at first without a throw. Let's see how they roll this one.
The third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
And that one fouled off. Late swing, foul to the left. Tying run is at first. And the home team trying to pull it out. Oh, great stop to the bag himself and gets the out to end it. Wow.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
3-2 the final score for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.